What's up, guys, and welcome to another Game City review, where today I will be reviewing the PlayStation 4 exclusive Knack. Make sure it's in the camera, yeah. I had a lot of fun with this game. I bought it and pretty much finished it in 2 days. So I enjoyed it. Some of the things I enjoyed were the great graphics. Knack, if you guys don't know, is pretty much a creature made up of relics, and relics in the world, relics are like the things that power everything, and a scientist was able to take these relics and create a living being out of them, and that living being is Knack. And Knack grows in size depending on how many relics he has, and shrinks depending on how little he has. So yeah, it's pretty much the game. There you pretty much you're fighting goblins, trying to stop goblins from destroying human civilization. Takes a bit of a twist. The twist was interesting. So yeah, I don't want to ruin it though, so I'm not gonna say much more about that. Some other good things is it had like a Pixar feel to it. It made the game seem a little childish. When thinking about buying it, when I decided to buy it, I thought it was going to be a little bit of a childish game, which I'm okay with. There's nothing wrong with playing childish games. They're fun every once in a while, but it really wasn't. It was actually an extremely difficult game. Out of Knack and Killzone and Call of Duty Ghosts and Assassin's Creed 4, I felt like I died the most in Knack, just because the few hits you do, like all the hits do like a lot of damage, so you're constantly dying and just restarting. It's really challenging, which I enjoyed, because a game like this needs to be challenging to keep like the audience it's looking for, or the older audience that it would look for, focused on the game. And what else did I have? Lots of treasures and stuff to find. I played through the entire game in about 8-9 hours, I would say. And I still wasn't able to unlock everything. There's just so much. There's no possible way you can unlock everything in just one playthrough, which I guess kind of creates this want to go back and play it. But also after you beat the game, they add a couple extra like mini games you can do, like a time attack where Knack has to kill as many enemies as possible within the allotted time, and then you get high scores and stuff. Play with your friends. And then they also have like a survival mode where you just face wave after wave of enemies and you have to beat them, which adds, I would say maybe like another hour to the game. I wouldn't spend more than an hour on it though. It depends on how interested you are in like beating your friends' high scores and stuff though. And yeah, there were a couple cons though. The major one, every 5 minutes, I would say, not exactly 5 minutes, obviously, but about every 5 minutes, just like in the middle of a mission, it would jump to a stupid cutscene where you see Knack jumping off of a mountain and landing on like a ridge, like right below it, or jumping off a ledge, which is stuff that you're doing normally in the game, but they decided to make it a cutscene, which is really stupid because it just destroys the flow of the game. And I felt like that was just a stupid thing they did. They would have done a lot better if they hadn't done that. And what else? They needed more powers in the beginning. Knack pretty much in the beginning. Knack only has like one attack. Like depending on how far away or whether you're jumping or not, it's literally just one attack. You're only pressing square, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but the lack of combo moves that you get, as well as the lack of powers. You pretty much start with 3 powers, and you can't upgrade them at all. They're just like from the beginning of the game. They're there. You can't do anything with them. You can't make them better, which I thought was kind of sad. Eventually, you can unlock more, but I played the entire game, wasn't able to unlock either of them. There's 2 more, which is kind of sad because I feel like that kind of like made the game not as fun as it could have been. And yeah, I need more powers. That's pretty much another major issue, as well as there was no moral standpoint. Through the entire game, you're playing, and then you're literally doing exactly what the scientist tells you to, and then the people you're facing will be like, why are you doing this for the scientist? Why are you working with the humans? You're like their dog. You do whatever they tell you to. And you really want Knack. You really want to, like, it makes the gamer feel like Knack needs to make a decision, but he never does. He pretty much just does exactly what the doctor tells him the entire game, which is kind of disappointing. I feel like if they added a bit of a moral standpoint in there, it would have made the game more interesting, the story better. And yeah, overall, Knack, it's pretty much like you just do one thing. You're going from point A to point B, and you're just killing enemy units. That's all it is. So keep that in mind when you're getting it. If you're looking for some really kind of complex game, this is not your game. However, with the PS4 library being as like small as it is, there's maybe seven games out for it. I would guess. I don't know the exact number, but around seven. Knack. There's no reason not to get this game because it's fun. And until more games that come out for the PS4, you might as well play this because it shows the great graphics on this. There are amazing graphics, and it kind of showcases what the PS4 is capable of, which is really cool. And that's what you're looking for in launch games of next-gen consoles. And Knack provides that. And yeah, overall, Knack, I would give it like an 8.0, maybe like a 7.9 to like an 8.1 range. And yeah, if you guys like this video, make sure you thumbs up it, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.